We are going to fix the sleeve. We fixed one sleeve already. Yeah, so we're gonna fix the other sleeve. Right side on the right side, like that. This is the right side. And then you mark the center. We always start at the center. Right on the shoulder. This is where the shoulder is. Don't worry about the excess, we'll always trim them. So we're taking 1/2 inch seam allowance. That was the allowance we used when cutting. Do not stretch, you just gently guide it. So don't worry about the excess, we will trim it. Move on to the other side, we do the same. So we've done 1/2, now we're on the other 1/2. Slow down where there are curves because you don't want to stretch it. So here we go. Now we're going to trim this armhole. As you can see, it's a bit on the excess side, and that should never be a problem. So this is how we trim it. Put them together. take my chalk and quickly draft. So you don't lose the part when you're cutting. Make sure there are no bumps. So that's it. And before we fix the bodies, we are going to serge it. So for now we will leave it at that. So we go and serge this area and then we'll come and fix it together. But before that I want to do a few other pieces so we can serge them together. This is called a rib. It is stretching. This is where the one that goes to the hand, and this one goes here. So we are going to fix them here first. I like doing it this way so it becomes stronger because it's a kid's hoodie. Then I'm using 1/2 inch. You always use the allowance that you provided when cutting. And then finally we have the hoodie. Have you seen how we cut the hoodie? So this is how it normally becomes. These are the two pieces. They're separated. This is going to be the back, this is the front. And so again, right sides together. And we're going to fix them 1/2 inch seam allowance. I like trimming the threads as I go so I don't have so much trimming at the end of the sewing. So those are ready. are ready for the serger. So let's do that together. So this is the serger station. Yeah. Okay, very good. So at the serger, you make sure this stitch line is at the center of the footer. That is the best for the best results. Remember, this is a curve, so we are going to do it gently and slowly. So this is what we have. It ends up being a very neat seam. And on the outside, you cannot see anything. Oh, sorry. We're gonna do the other seam the same way. This is what we have. So that is done. Now we do the hoodie. And here we have our hoodie. Then for the hoodie, we are also going to serge this part. And I will explain that later. Ideally, you should be serging with a pink thread, but I don't have a pink thread. So we are going to use what I have, which is black. Again, the serger lines are hidden. That's why I'm stitching first. This is our hood. Yeah, it looks very neat. We are going to fold here like this. So this is what we have at the end of the day. We are done with the serger. So we are going back to continuous stitching. So we are fixing the bodies. Half an inch seam allowance. Back stitch. That is done. We go on to the other side. So our bodice is done. The next thing we are going to do is attach the rib. So this is what you do after you sew it. You turn it over halfway like this. Yeah, like that. And we also do the same for this guy. Like that. So this is how we're going to fit it. Wait, let me search this part first. after passing through this, the bulb, you're going to stretch it as you sew. You stretch and then sew. And this is the results. We have that fixed. We're going to search that later. Let's fix everything. Just make sure this seam line and this seam line they are aligned. So it looks very good on the outside, like this. And you see the alignment? Yeah, that's what you want. So at that alignment, you don't stretch, you just sew it first and then you start stretching. So after that bulk is when you start stretching. So you're done with the armhole. The next part is this part. Now this part you have to do something because it's very long. You don't just stretch, you'll end up overstretching one side. So what we do, we put it together like this. And then we mark the center line. Now because of the type of material I'm using, I don't like notching. You realize when you notch, it becomes a weak point. So I just mark it with my chalk like that. And then this other side too. So this will be my guide when I'm stretching. You also take this and you mark it the same way. like that. And then you always start with the same line. This one here. You choose any side of the hoodie to start with. Right sides on the right sides, like that. Just need to make sure this is aligned to this same line. Just like that, and then we're going to start. Now, if it's your first time sewing, is pin it before you start, so it makes your work easier. Don't worry about the points you marked. I'll show you at what point you start aligning them. The first thing is to make sure this seam aligns with my seam. That is number one. And then that's where you start, and you're not pulling, you're just sewing a half inch seam allowance. You don't pull near a bulk, it's going to break your needle. So immediately I'm after from that point, now you start matching the marked points like this. Remember what we marked? So make sure those two align, and then you stretch. That makes sure you're not overstretching on one side. You are going to stretch them equally. Find the next mark. It's right here, this mark, you're stretching to here. Now at the seam you don't stretch. At this seam you don't stretch. You're only going to pass it gently. If you stretch at the bulk, you're going to break your needle. Now that we are past that, we mark the next points. Remember, you're only stretching the rib, not the fabric. Niwekee kwa bed. Sawa, thank you. Kuja ukae hapa juu. Kuja ukae hapa juu. Kuja mkupandishe. So this is it. We are going to take this soap. We are going to take this to the serger. Then I can show you the final product. And then this is our hoodie. I'll show you what we do with the hoodie. Usisongeshe, nitakupandisha hapo chuma. Nitakupandisha. Nitakupandisha. yeah, okay. Utangoja sawa. Nini wacho please? Ngoja nikuja nikupandisha huko. Just like this. We're going to do the same to the arms. I'm going. Watch up, yes. Trying to find a starting point. Where there's a bulk, you go slowly, so don't break anything. Just like this. Because they're using a different color, you make sure it doesn't go beyond your stitch line. Otherwise, this black will show. Just like that. So now we are ready to turn our sweater that we just made together. Maybe watch out my hair. No, I'll watch it. So this is our beautiful hoodie. And this is the front side. Yeah, without the hoods. So now I'm going to show you how we fix the hoods. You can see that's beautiful, right? And the finishing is very neat because of using a serger. Yep. That's it.
Yes, Mom. Mama, taka sugar.
Sumbua.
Taka na stool.
Amba kulala.
Nimuka. Mama, taka sugar.
Taka kushuka. Sawa.
Taka sugar.
Moja yake boots.
Na stool. Na taka sugar.
Ngoja mimi. Usianguke. So before you fold your hoodie, you have to measure and see that this side fits. The first thing is to measure the center back. So seam to seam. And you find the center point. That's where we are going to fix our hoodie. So from that point, I'm just going to manually measure because I have everything here with me. I'm going to measure the center point.
Everybody, Mama, taka sugar. Mama, taka sugar. Come here,
So from this point, you want an overlap of 1/2 inch.
Oh.
And so we are going to be folding about points.
Everybody, that's my tune. My tune. My tune. Everybody, my tune. My tune. My tune. Everybody, my tune. Everybody, my tune. My tune. My tune. Everybody, my tune. My tune. Everybody in my food, Mama, take a kick. One, two, Mama, take a sugar. Mama, take a sugar.
you're okay sewing without pinning like I am, just move with it. And sew with seam. And slightly more than half an inch. For this one, you want to sew it near the edge. So at this point, you have to maintain the same fold in the direction of that fold. Maybe I had you. You want to go sleep? I'm coming. Remember, where there's a bulb, you do it slowly so you don't break the needle. If you're handling this heavy fleece material. So this is it. This is the attachment. After you make sure you go all the way to the end because you don't want it lifting up. So you sew at the edge. Yeah, you can see it's not lifting up. And that's our beautiful hoodie. Maybe kusikia mama. So we're going to start from the back, center back always. You need to see which side you folded your seam, you folded it this way. And make sure the center is at the center. Like that, and then you're going to sew it. Please remember you do not stretch this fabric. If you stretch it, it becomes a disaster. So that's it. We're using half an inch, some allowance. So this point needs to align with this point because this is our overlap of half an inch. You can do more, but please don't do less. If you do less, there's a gap in. It's going to gap if you do not overlap like that. So you can see this point is matching with our seam line. If it doesn't match, don't stretch it. Just undo this stitch and extend a bit. That's why we always measure, even if I know what I cut. You always measure before you do the final stitching. So this is the overlap that we need. Now we are going to do the other side. And just like that, we have finished sewing a hoodie. See, that wasn't hard. It's just, I think, around 1 hour, give or take. When I have many orders, I normally do this very fast. Because you're sewing in pieces. You don't do one, then go to search. This is a business that you can actually do at home. It's very rewarding. Remember, we are not stretching. If you stretch, the neck is going to be terrible. And we are sewing right side to the right side of the hoodie. Mindy, what are you doing? Take your time, you align it nicely. No. Sema please. Sema vizuri. Please what? Please mom, nipandishe. That's how we do it, okay? Simama. Hata kusukuma sweta yangu. Sweta yako. We are almost done. Ukile unashuka. Ndio ukile unashuka. Mindy, don't. Jasmine, don't. Rudisha ama nikushukishe. Rudisha ama nikushukishe. Shuka basi. So we are we are done fixing the hoodie. Let me take it to the surgeon, then I'll show you the final product. We are done literally. Nindi rudisha hiyo raba na mtuchake. Umerudisha? Umerudisha raba? Ngoja. Ngoja. We are done. So this is it. This is lovely hoodie. Isn't that beautiful? We made this in only 1 hour, guys. 1 hour and you have a beautiful hooded jacket. Wapi? Like this. And the hoodie is looking also very neat on the inside. You can actually find another fabric and cover it, but this one we just decided to do a plain pink. Yeah. So this, if you didn't see how we made the pattern and everything, check in the channel. Let me color a little model. See, Mama? So we're gonna fit the hooded jacket we just made.
Jacket what? Blade. Jacket? A blade.
Hebu simama basi.
Mommy, give me for the paper.
You're welcome. So because children are growing, you don't sew a fitting jacket. The one she was wearing,
Jacket.
we made it some years back, and it fits very well. And this is the hoodie. Yeah. So that's it on the back. It's turned nicely. And you can see she can quickly move her hands. Aya, songa hivyo. Hivyo. Mimi
Nimesonga mama.
ukaenda wapi?
Nimesonga.
Asiniangalie. Anyway, that's it, guys. My model is not cooperating. Don't do it. Don't do that. Isn't that lovely? Isn't it beautiful? It fits right and it has room for 1 more years of growth because they grow very fast. Anyway, bye. Don't do that, Mimi. See you in the next one. Please like and subscribe.